well-off should pay less. I don't think that's an extreme position. I think it's a sensible, humane position. So, Mr. President, our debate begins this week on the budget. We have a great challenge ahead of us. I hope that some of the work we did in the Deficit Commission will help us reach a positive conclusion. I yield, suggest the absence of a quorum.
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Akaka.
be suspended.
Without objection.
And I ask consent that the Senate proceed to a period of morning business with senators permitted to speak for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to consideration of S-Res 197 submitted earlier today.
The clerk will report.
Senate Resolution 197, honoring the entrepreneurial spirit of small business concerns in the United States during National Small Business Week, which begins on May 15, 2011.
Is there an objection to proceeding to the measure? Without objection.
It's my understanding we're ready to act on this resolution.
Is there further debate? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it.
Mr. President, I now ask that we act on the preamble.
Is there further debate? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The preamble is adopted.
I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceeds Senate Resolution 198 submitted earlier today.
The clerk will report.
Senate Resolution 198, congratulating the Alaska Aces hockey team, and so forth.
Is there an objection to proceeding to the measure? Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, the motion to reconsider be laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate, and any statements be placed in the record as a read.
Without objection.
I understand there's a bill at the desk. I ask for its first reading.
The clerk will read the title of the bill for the first time.
S-1057, a bill to repeal the volumetric ethanol excise tax credit.
I now ask for a second reading, and in order to place a bill on the calendar under the provisions of Rule 14, I object to my own request.
Objection having been heard, the bill will receive its second reading on the next legislative day.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business today to adjourn until 10 a.m. on Wednesday, May 25th, that following the prayer and pledge, the journal of proceedings be approved to date, the morning hour be deemed expired, the time for the two leaders be reserved for their use later in the day. That following any leader remarks, the Senate proceed to a period of morning business for 1 hour with senators permitted to speak for up to 10 minutes each, with the time equally divided and controlled between the two leaders or their designees, with the majority controlling the first half and the Republicans controlling the final half. And that following morning business, the Senate resume consideration of the motion to concur in the House message to accompany S-990, the legislative vehicle for the Patriot Act extension.
Without objection.
Mr. President, the Majority Leader filed cloture on the motion to concur in the House message to accompany S-990, the legislative vehicle for the Patriot Act extension. Under the rule, a cloture vote on the motion to concur in the House message will occur 1 hour after the Senate convenes on Thursday, May 26th. Mr. President, if there's no further business to come before the Senate, I ask that it adjourn under the previous order.
Senate stands adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
So the Senate has gavelled out, but earlier today, members continued work on a bill that would extend certain expiring provisions